Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of, obviously I was very happy with the win. Not relief, but, you know, 400 FedEx Cup points is very welcome at this stage of the season, and you know, moved up nicely in the FedEx Cup rankings, which is really nice. And you know, we had a great week and we enjoyed it, and it was lovely to get a win. It's been a while since I've won over here, so it was nice, and you know, we enjoyed it. And as far as this week goes, I'm here. You know, I don't have a great record here. I haven't particularly played well here on this golf course, but you know, I had that with Bay Hill this year as well, and I did pretty good that week. So. Yeah, I mean, obviously you start off every season with Tour Championship as one of your goals, and you know, that's obviously well in my sights now. So that's obviously a big goal for me. I've never played in Atlanta. I've finished 31st a couple of times, so you know, to get there in a good position would be nice. So it's just kind of, you know, it's just a really good building block for the rest of the summer. I think, you know, even though we're only in just beginning of May, you know, the PGA Tour season is you know, it's already half over. You know, there's only half a season left, so it's you know, it comes around thick and fast, and these big tournaments come around thick and fast. So, you know, as well as that, I wasn't going to be in this week. You know, I had been informed I wasn't going to be getting an invite, so it got me in this week. It gets me in Memorial. It gets me in Travellers. So yeah, I can plan my schedule pretty nicely, which for me was actually, it was becoming a bit of a headache because my family go back to Ireland for 10 weeks, and I was going to have to stay out here for a little bit longer than I would have liked, and been away from them for longer than I normally like. So yeah, it's allowed me to plan my summer a lot nicer. Yeah, you know, I feel like I've been pretty happy with how my season have been going. I gave myself a few chances in Florida to win. I didn't quite win, but I felt I was trending in the right direction, and I felt like, you know, if I just kept doing what I was doing, that I wouldn't be far away. Obviously, you know, to win the team event, it was nice having Rory McIlroy as your partner, and it makes things a little bit easier. But yeah, it's still very nice to get a win. Look, winning, you know, we always say in golf, winning takes care of everything, and it does. You know, it takes care of a lot of things. But you know, that's in the past now, and you just kind of move on now, and you've got big weeks coming up. Like, you know, obviously this week, next week's another major. And then before we know, we'll be at Memorial and US Open, and they just come really fast around this time of the year, and it's kind of a nice time of year to be playing your way into some decent form and some confidence. Yeah, I went home on the Sunday night. He had to go somewhere else on the Monday morning, so yeah, I went home Sunday night. He went away for a couple of days, and we met up on Wednesday night. Yeah, we had a pretty good night Wednesday night. We drank some nice stuff and had a good time, and we celebrated our win, which, you know, you should do. Like I say, you know, I've been on tour. I've been playing 16 years, and I've only won 7 times. So, you know, you got to celebrate the good times too. No, I can't remember saying that, but I think what was great for Rory and I that week was. And this is how I think of it anyway. I've probably been a little bit hard on myself the few previous weeks, and obviously the few previous weeks didn't go well for him either. And I feel like we played a golf with a lot more freedom that week. And I feel like it's a lesson for the two of us for the rest of the season to go and play golf how we played that week in New Orleans. And I feel like if we can do that, we both can be dangerous in the big tournaments. So I just think it's the whole week of playing golf with a smile on your face, playing golf with a little bit of freedom, you know, goes a long way in this game. So I think we both learned a lot. That's how I feel anyway. Just when you're not results, you know, I did well around Florida. You know, Honda are Cognizant and Bay Hill. I had 2 really good weeks. Was in the final group all weeks. But then you start to expect that from yourself week in, week out. Masters didn't go my way. Hilton Head didn't go my way. So I was getting a little bit down on myself for not down on myself, but you know, I knew my game, and a lot of aspects of my game were very good, but I just needed to tidy up some other things. And you know, when you're not shooting the scores you feel like you should be shooting, it becomes difficult. So yeah, it's just been hard on myself. You know, the days were getting tougher and tougher, but yeah, New Orleans sorted that out.
First of all, how do you rate Rory as a singer after the performance?
He's a better golfer than he is singer anyway. Thankfully for him.
I guess you willfully set out the singing part?
Sorry, what?
You intentionally didn't join in?
Yeah,
the
no,
swing?
I couldn't believe he was doing it, to be honest. I was just standing on the side, and yeah, he kind of got blindsided into doing it, so fair play to him. I don't know, to be honest, because, you know, I hadn't got a great record at Bay Hill, but I always felt like Bay Hill is the type of course I should do well on. You know, this suits longer hitters. I'm not short, but I'm not one of the longer guys. And I just feel like I need to not try to be one of the longer hitters this week. If you kind of get what I'm saying, a lot of holes out here, you stand on the tee and it makes you want to hit the ball hard off the tee, and I feel like if I can put the ball in play and hit the fairways, I can be dangerous because my iron play is my strength. And yeah, so if I can hit a lot of fairways this week, that's my game plan. You know, there's a lot of bunkers out there, like 300 yards, that I can carry if I hit a really good one, but if I don't hit a good one, it's going to be in probably bad shape. So I just need to be wary of that and just play within myself this week. I feel like I've not done that here in the past, and you know, it's nice to come in here with 4 rounds before next week, and you just try and play my way into the tournament and give myself a few chances. And you know, you never know, because like I said, Bay Hill was a tournament where I had a much better or much worse record than I do here, and managed to play pretty well there. So hopefully I can do the same this week.